So deadline day has been and gone, and we brought in a few reinforcements just to bolster the squad a little bit, and boy has it made a difference. So diving into the game, we're taking on Swansea today. We're actually going to be playing Swansea and Wigan, not Wigan and Sunderland, because there's been a few postponements and refixtures, jiggery pokery. So yeah, we're playing Swansea and Wigan, who are both sitting below us in the table. We're currently in 9th. We have played 7, we have a goal difference of 5, we have 11 points. You can do the maths yourselves, although we'll get into results in a minute. Swansea currently sit in 11th and Wigan sit down in 16th. But if we go and look at the table past position progression graph thing, the loss against Crystal Palace put us 20th, so not the best start to the season. We then won our next game against Cardiff, and it was a 3-1 win, very nicely done, up to 11th. We drew with Bournemouth 1-1. The last fixture before deadline day. Straight after deadline day, we lost to Huddersfield 1-0, which is a little bit annoying, on the 2nd of September. Then we got a win against Luton Town 2-1. Then we drew against Brentford 1-1, and we've just smashed Hull City 5-0. Now, I don't want to say that this upturn in fortune is because of the signings we've made on deadline day, but it could be. So let's go and have a look. So there were 4 loan signings made on just before deadline day or on deadline day, and the first one was Pape Matar Sarr is back from Tottenham. He spent last season on loan at us, played pretty well, only made 11 appearances, but already has made 5 in the Championship. Not really hitting the heights that he did for us in League One, but I'm very hopeful that he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good, right? You look at him. He's going to be good. He's going to be good. It's fine. We needed a bit of an option up front as well. So Luke Plange is back. Remember this guy? He played for us in in the Championship before we got relegated. 4 goals in 9 games, 6.79. Palace then bought him for $1 million from Arsenal. And we've loaned him back. 2 appearances so far, both as a substitute. I'm not expecting him to get too much game time, but he's a very good backup option to have. £275 a week, an impact sub. There shouldn't be many issues there. He's in. Strengthening the striker position again, Man City have sent us Liam Delapp, who is a very well-known football manager, sort of wonder kid, I guess. He does turn into something absolutely incredible as a striker as you progress the game, if he gets lots of game time in his younger stages of his career. 20 years old now. He's here on a free on loan from Man City. No wages, no fee or anything like that, which is absolutely amazing. He didn't have the best of times in the Championship last year, 6 in 24 for Swansea. He's already got 1 in 3 for us. So if he can keep that up, I'll be reasonably happy with a 1 in 3 strike rate. But yeah, a very good option. A bit of competition for Gyökeres up front as well. A good signing, I feel. And then last but not least, someone I've never heard of in this game. And I've been playing Football Manager for a long, long time. 21-year-old Angolan under-23 capped international, Paolo Lubamba. Now, if you've ever heard about this guy, let me know in the comments below. But I think he could be the next Charlie Musonda. That's what we're going to be calling him. We've got him on loan. We're paying 2.1 grand a week for his wages. No fee. There's no fee for it. And he's on loan from Union St. Giolesi, which I think is, I've done it with an Italian accent, but I'm pretty sure it's in France. Let's go and have a quick look. Oh, is it actually? Oh, no, it's in Belgium. Interesting. Okay, Royal Union St. Giolesi. In Brussels, no less. But yeah, there you go. So he's in. So I know we do have some Belgian followers. Arnie, I'm looking at you. If you know about this guy, let me know. Can play all across this sort of attacking midfield positions. 5'6", so not the tallest, but really strong on his right foot. Good at dribbling, good at finishing, good first touch. We have actually got an agreement to bring him in for £1.4 million. Obviously, we have to sell to buy because we've only got 800k left in our net spend availability. So, yeah, we're going to have to potentially sell some players to bring him in if it works out. But he's on loan for the season. And that's it. They're the reinforcements we've brought in. So 4 people before or during or before the last episode and to go through the last episode. And then 4 afterwards, all in on loan. So still 800k to spend. We did loan out Romain Mundell to Stockport County. And Darren Robinson has gone to Ebbsfleet as well. The only other things to touch on. We've actually done really well in the Cup so far. We've knocked out Ebbsfleet in the EFL Cup first round 3-0. Knocked out Sunderland 1-0 in the second round. And then we've just knocked out Everton 3-0 in the third round as well, which is incredible. So Bielik, Liam Delapp and Cashin getting the goals for us there. And as I said, today we take on Swansea. And with the players we've brought in, we we have changed tactics. We've gone back to a more bog standard 4-2-3-1, and it seems to be working, right? We're now keeping the deep line playmaker back to sort of dictate the ball from the back. We've got a few better players up front, so we can look to utilise that. We're not pushing the wing backs on as far, so we're a bit more solid defensively as we've gone up a division, which I think is really helpful. Oh, and there was a comment to say 10 grand a week for Dolberg as a backup goalkeeper is a hell of a lot. Is it going to ruin your wage structure? No, he's only in as a backup goalkeeper, or the cup goalkeeper, because it gives me more leeway if I want to sign a new goalkeeper and make that goalkeeper our first choice. So I know it's 10 grand a week for a cup goalkeeper, but technically it's 10 grand a week for our starting goalkeeper, and probably the goalkeeper who's going to be our starting goalkeeper for this season, next season, and the season after, most likely. He's not made any more boo-boos since a bit of a hiccup against Crystal Palace. He's actually been playing really well, training really well as well. If we look at his, where can we look at his training development? Training. Where's his training rating? That's what 9. Yeah, 9. So he's been training really, really well, which is great, which is really good to see. So yeah, that is. I know 10 grand a week for a backup goalkeeper or cup goalkeeper is a lot, but technically he is our first team keeper. It's just to give me a bit of leeway if we wanted to go and get another goalkeeper in, or one turned up on a free or something like that. But yeah, and the main reason I did it is because I was looking at Bazzuno, but he didn't want to move to us. So yeah, there you go. Right, let's get into the game. Swansea City coming up. Okay, so we don't have too many injuries to worry about for this game. We do have Deschamps Bernard, who's lacking a bit of fitness. Vasilev is injured, and I'm not really going to risk him. And Gyökeres is injured as well. But other than that, it's a pretty strong team. Dolberg in goal, Byrne, Bielik, Miange and Buchanan at the back. Sarr, Bird and Thompson in the midfield three. Sibley on the right, Lubamba on the left, and Delapp starts up front. On the bench, it's looking strong as well. Casper, McDonald, Aziz, Plange, Cashin, Knight and Placheta. So plenty of options. Looking forward to seeing what Lubamba can do live on camera. He's played 3 games for us, scored 1, got 7. So he's looking pretty decent, to be fair. Let's hope he can bring the form to play against Swansea as well, who have a pretty good team, to be honest. They beat us to a couple of signings. I think, was it them that beat us to Garnacho? I was looking at bringing in Garnacho. Yeah, there he is. Garnacho on the bench for Man United. He decided to pick Swansea over. I mean, it's not Swansea's fault, right? Garnacho picked Swansea over us, but yeah, we'll have to see how he goes. Everything is looking good, and let's go and pick up where we left off last time. Yeah, lovely win against Everton to take into this game. And hopefully we can go out there and get a good performance. Liam Delapp leading the line for the first time on camera as well. Quite a few of these players actually first time on camera this season, which is interesting. But 10 minutes in, nothing much. We have had more shots and more chances. Buchanan up the line to Thompson. He's been, given the fact we sold him for what, like 3.5 million or something, and then Sheffield United have loaned him back to us twice. It's been very, very good business. Sarr on the ball. Great ball through to Sibley. Sibley, who was also growing into this team as well. Louis Sibley. Delapp's there! First goal of the game goes to Derby County, and Liam Delapp gets it. It's a lovely move, and as I said, Sibley is growing into this team. Was sort of like a bit part last season, Sibley, but this year he's really, really grown into it. Since we've lost Brian O'Dea on that right-hand side, Sibley's just sort of stepped up and said, yep, I can do that role, boss. Here we go, give me a chance, and he has taken that chance. 1-0. So 10 minutes to go in the first half. Not much else to report on, really. The time is ticking away. We should get to half-time 1-0 up. Lubamba has picked up a yellow card, not playing brilliantly, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest, as Miange has the ball as we enter the last minute of the first half. Here is Pape Mate Sarr. Looks to turn away from his man into Sibley. Lays that off to Byrne. Lovely football from Derby. Byrne. Delapp. He's in there. And it's hit the bar, I think. Just skimmed the top of it. That will be half time. And there you go. We are absolutely dominating Swansea. And I'm going to say... I'm going to say I'm pleased. I'm going to say I'm pleased. We just need... Let's go for an individual team talk to Lubamba. Is there anyone else? We could talk to Miange as well. But centre-back, I feel like I don't want to upset the apple cart. Left wing... I feel like we can go for it. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. You can still improve. So a little individual team talk for Lubamba. Just try and get his spirits up. Come on, son. You can do this. You're Angolan. You're in a Manucho, who used to be a little cult hero of mine when Man United bought him, and he was absolutely turd. But there you go. Danda is beaten in the air. Delapp chests it down. Looks for Lubamba, but that's really not a good pass. As Downs into Bradley. Up to Whittaker. Widska into Jan Danda. Lubamba, great tackle getting back. Sibley in through to Delapp. Delapp's through, and it's a second goal of the game for Delapp. A second assist for Louis Sibley as well. 60 minutes gone on the hour mark. 2-0 up. Let's give him some praise and say well done. As well, Lubamba did really well to win the ball back there. Put it into the path of Sibley. He just got it onto his left foot. Lovely through, splitting pass between the defenders. And Delapp sticks it in. 2-0 Derby. But we do have a kickoff highlight here. Jan Danda goes back to Bennett into Asamoah. Asamoah goes back to Bennett again into Downs. Lubamba comes over. And yeah, Swansea trying to keep the ball. We are putting a sort of little bit of a press. We're not pressing too high at the moment. But Bradley slips through. Jan Danda looked offside. It's a great save from Pontus Dahlberg. And it's going to be a corner. No flag for offside there. But a lovely save from Dahlberg. Keeping that concentration up just when it's needed. Jan Danda swings it in. Miange heads it away. And Liam Delapp will hold the ball up and bring in Lubamba, who gets tackled by Obafemi. And Obafemi with it again. I am worried about Lubamba on a yellow card, so I think we're going to make that change. He hasn't really backed up his idea since half-time, so we will bring on Placheta on that side to come on and give us a different option. 10 minutes to go in the game, and we are absolutely bossing it. Really, no real threat from Swansea at all. We're going to do Lee Buchanan. Cashin's going to come on that left-hand side just for now. I think left-back potentially... It's an option we need. It's a place we need to look at. We've got plenty of options to play there. No one's really grasping it by the neck, by the collar, I should say, not the neck, by the collar to like make it their own position in the Championship. But well done. That was a good win for us. 2-0. We are on a little bit of a roll, and it's Wigan coming up next, which should actually be the easier of the two games in this episode. And we have crept into the playoffs. I know it's early days, but creeping into the playoffs early is always a good thing to do in the Championship. Try and get that momentum and keep that run going. Right, we'll be back for Wigan. See you then. Here we are then, back for the game against Wigan. It's 7th v 4th, so we've just dropped out of the playoffs, which is a little bit annoying. But we do have a game in hand in West Brom, and we can go over, overtake them. We could potentially overtake Luton Town, who are up in 3rd. Luton Town are in 3rd. Bloody hell, that's strange. Crystal Palace dominating the league, as you probably would have expected. Wigan up to 14th at the moment, so it should be a very interesting game. We'll go into the tactical meeting, see what the assistant's got to say. We'll get him to do all of that. They got Freddie Woodman. Oh, we were so close to signing Freddie. But he went to Wigan, and he's done a good job for them, to be fair. We're not going to tackle harder. I don't quite agree with that. But, right, we're going to go and sort out the team. We've got a little bit of people coming back. Gyökeres is back. He'll probably go onto the bench. Placheta picked up a little bit of knock as well. Deschamps Bernard is back. So, yeah, we'll have a little mess around and be right back. Okay, so only one change to the starting lineup, and that's Deschamps Bernard coming back in. Sena Miange is going to drop to the bench for this one. And then I didn't really want to risk Gyökeres coming back as he's not fully fit. I'd like him to get a bit more fitness, maybe in the under-23s before chucking him back into the first team. So he's going to miss out completely. On the bench, Matty Longstaff comes onto the bench. Luke Plange is on there as well. Miguel Aziz comes in. Miange drops down. McDonald's on there. So yeah, it's a pretty good team, pretty strong team. Let's hope we can get another good result. We've got too many loan players, which means Gyökeres is going to come onto the bench. He may get a couple of minutes. Who knows? Who knows? Too many loan players. Unbelievable. That's why you should only have 5 loan players in your squad, Dave. You need to learn that from League One. Yeah, Freddie Woodman. Who else they got? Ivanovic. Bloody hell, he's going to be slow at the back. Hopefully, Sibley, Thompson, Delapp and Lubamba can have a bit of a field day up there. Luka Ilic is a good player. Yeah, okay. They haven't got an amazing team, to be honest, for the Championship. But let's carry our performance into this match again because we played very well. And then we'll tell them all with a pointed finger that we have faith in them. Hopefully, Lubamba can do a little bit better in this game. As it gets underway, 5 minutes in, nothing to report. Oh, no, there is something to report. Nathan Byrne with a throw. Sibley. Pape Mate Sarr. Byrne. Can he beat his man? No, he cuts it back to Thompson instead. Thompson puts it across. Sibley keeps it alive. Looks for Sarr, but it's cleared away. Bird intercepts it well. Back into Pape Mate Sarr. Loads of space for Buchanan on the left. He gets to the byline, cuts it across. It's blocked, and Sibley's there. Delapp's shot was saved pretty well or blocked. And Sibley was just thank you very much at the back post. I will have that. And I do not like these kits. Blue and white stripes for light sky blue is not good. This is not good, Football Manager. It should be like black or something. Like, we should be playing in our third kit if we've got one. That's a decent save. Sibley on the rebound, 1-0, early start. Early goal is just the start you wanted as Thompson with the corner. Swings this one in. Bielik's there with a header. It's a great save, and then he's at the post from the follow-up. Unlucky from Bielik, who we've been chatting about in the press, saying he should be getting a call-up for Poland. And the Poland manager said he wasn't impressed or interested. So, yeah, that's fallen on deaf ears, really, Bielik. We're trying to get you a Polish call-up, mate, but it's just not happening. Knight looks for Swanson. Buchanan reads it really well. Now, he probably is the one person that's leading in the race for left-back at the moment, as Buchanan gets to the byline. Great little run from Lee Buchanan. Cuts it back to Max Bird. Back to Buchanan again. Cross goes in. Delapp, it's blocked, and it's a free kick because someone was offside. Throwing again. Nathan Byrne into Sibley. Thompson. Back to Byrne. Nathan Byrne. We do try and get our wing-backs all the way to the byline before swinging a cross in like that. It's blocked again. It was Ivanovic, actually, on Delapp that put in the tackle. And, yeah, we're not really exploiting that lack of speed from Delapp. We may have to start encouraging a few more balls like into the space. Try and get some runners onto the end of them. Because Delapp's not slow. Free kick to Wigan. McGrath swings it in. Watmore at the back post. And Dahlberg claims, well, he is very tall, as I said. It's useful to have a very tall goalkeeper in Football Manager. As Dahlberg looks to bring this one away. And goes long with his kick out to the left. Up towards Lubamba. And Swanson reads it well. Illich, who we probably pinpointed before the game as Wigan's strongest player. Sibley, there is that ball into space, and Delapp's got the wrong side of Ivanovic. Delapp, he's been forced wide. It's good defending. Ball across. Lubamba! What a header! Lubamba gets the goal, and Delapp, I thought the opportunity had gone. Ivanovic did actually force him wide, but Delapp puts in a wonderful cross, and Lubamba storming in at the back post with a wonderful header as Delapp, he just gets to the byline here. Yeah, Ivanovic did well, but Lubamba, he dug out a cross and Lubamba ran on the end of it. And that is when you make those little tweaks that say play it into space and it works. Oh, it's a good feeling. It's a very, very good feeling. As, good. We're ahead on this. We're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. Why would I say anything else? We're doing really, really well. Wigan have been poor. We're away from home. Everybody other than Max Bird right then was on a green. Oh, and Lubamba's picked up an injury. I didn't really want to give Gyökeres like 40 minutes, but he's going to get it because there's no other options on the bench, to be honest. And that, I hope that's not a bad injury because we are paying $2,000 a week for him on loan as well. So an hour gone, 2-0 up. Left back, the left winger who's been playing really well picks up an injury. I mean, Gyökeres coming on is definitely not a bad sub to be able to bring on. He's our record signing since we've been manager. But yeah, it's just a bit of a shame that's happened to Lubamba because he looked like he was playing pretty well. Got a goal as well as Nathan Byrne wins the header. Liam Thompson. Delapp's made a run. And there's that ball again. And Ivanovic can't keep up with him. Delapp. Oh, he's gone for the digger. Oh, what a goal from Liam Delapp, the Loanee from Man City. And Ivanovic has just... He's had a shocker. Yeah, they're playing a high line. Thompson, you could see it coming a mile off that Delapp had the run on Ivanovic. And Delapp. And then the chip is absolutely... delightful. Liam Delapp, remember the name. Oh my word, what a goal. What a goal. Corner ball to Wigan. Flores swings it in. And there's a header, and Ivanovic has made up for his lack of pace by scoring at the back post with 20 minutes to go. We're still going to praise them because we're 3-1 up. But Flores, it's a good corner in at the back post. And yeah, Ivanovic just, I mean, you could see not the best marking really because Deschamps Bernard had two people around him. So... But I think we'll use this as an opportunity to get Miguel Aziz a little bit of game time. He's not played too much recently. He'll come on for Max Bird. And other than that, I think we'll keep it as it is. I don't know why Dahlberg has got blamed for that goal. It's not really his fault, is it? From a corner where our centre-back's trying to mark two people. But... yeah, unlucky Dahlberg. I don't think that's your fault, mate. So into the last couple of minutes, you can see here 31 shots to 9. Wigan really haven't done very much, and it's been a fantastic performance all round from everybody. And it's a very, very well-deserved win. 2 good back-to-back wins, actually. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And yeah, delightful. Does that put us into the playoff mix early on in the season? It does, all the way up to 4th. Get in there. That is incredible. Only 4 points off the top. We are playing really well. I don't think it's sustainable because, I don't know, we do pick up a number of injuries. Lubamba was forced off with a broken foot. Ouch. A broken foot. He's going to be out for 3 to 4 months. Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. 13 key passes. Quality passing. Absolutely amazing. Right. Absolutely superb stuff that is there. I think we're going to go through towards the end of November, beginning of December. So let's come back for... I want to do one home, one away. Forest and Middlesbrough, maybe? Forest is a big derby game, isn't it? Derby and Forest. So we'll do Nottingham Forest away, Middlesbrough at home at the beginning part of December. And that is when we'll be back next. Thank you. Oh, that's quite a lot of games off camera. And I've just realised the Sunderland game is next. Oh, there's a big break, though. So they've obviously moved the Bristol City game again. So what can you do? No, yeah, we'll come back. Forest and Middlesbrough. Why not? Forest and Middlesbrough. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. 2 cracking wins. We are on a little bit of a roll right now. And it's going very well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave your comments, subscribe, like the video. Absolutely lovely stuff. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.